Come and join the fighting actions here with Johnny Park, Natalia, and Kenjiro. Game of the Immortals, available on the Google Play and App Store. Download now. 𝐍ᴜᴅ Join the action-packed battles of Game of the Immortals. Introducing Johnny Park, Natalia, Kenjiro. Soon to unlock, Marinli, Sister Christina. Hurry and play now to unlock more levels. Game of the Immortals, available on Google Play and App Store. Download now. 𝐍ᴜᴅ
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of Nudge Plus. This copyrighted broadcast of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of Nudge Plus.
And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You are with us here for NAASCU Season 22. Laban ito ngayon ng Our Lady of Fatima University at Manuel Luis Quezon University. Joel Parcon po, bringing you the action alongside my partner, Coach Noy Africa. Coach, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Joel, and a very interesting matchup. Our Lady of Fatima University going up against the Manuel Luis Quezon University, and the players to watch out for both teams. You've got for MLQU in their opening game. You have two double-digit scorers in Dino finishing with 22 points, Antonio scoring 19, while for the side of Our Lady of Fatima, you've got Romero who finished with 17 points, Ture with 15 and 10, a double-double performance, and Texon who finished with 11.
And first possession will go to OLFU as a foul is called underneath. So we've got a pre-game report from the third member of our panel, Maris Victorio.
We have the Our Lady of Fatima University facing off against Manuel L. Quezon University. Now, OLFU is riding high as they secured an impressive victory over their last previous game, which is the PCU Dolphins. Now, expect them to bring their winning momentum for today's ball game. Now, on the other hand, Manuel L. Quezon University is eager to get their first win today. While they face some tough opponents so far, the Stallions are ready to make a statement in today's ball game. Back to you guys.
Maris, as itong OLFU nga, natalo nila yung nanalo ng ating first game kanina sa yung PCU Dolphins. Samantalang itong MLQU still looking for their first victory dito sa ating Season 22 as that shot is up and in para dito kay Bencalo.
Right now the score is tied at 2, but an opportunity here for Bencalo to give Our Lady of Fatima University back the lead.
He's at the line. Shot is in for Keith Russell Bencalo. Played high school in Ampid National High School. And that will be a turnover forced by Keith Bencalo on itong si Antonio, Jadi Antonio.
So this is a matchup between the Phoenix and the Stallions.
Romero goes inside and gets the basket.
And Andre Romero, the best player of their opening day win over the PCU Dolphins. Let's see if he can ride that momentum here and allow his team to go undefeated in 2 games.
As Davis fouls Antonio. See, Antonio tripped on the foot of Davis. As this is Charles Texon, he'll have to remove his undershirt kasi kailangan
Has to be the same color.
Oo. Since I think naka-white kasi yung iba niyang teammates na sleeve, no? So he was wearing white leg sleeves. So kailangan white din dapat yung kanyang undershirt.
Yeah, that's right. And he was wearing a gray undershirt.
Torre defending his man way out. And that's Davis with the rebound. Romero pushing it up. Texon over to Torre. Too strong on the shot.
Those are 2-point blank misses already for Torre.
MLQU on the attack. Wild shot. Almost went in. Here's Bengalo underneath to Torre. And another foul given up there. That will be the second on Julian.
It's a good early steal by Torre, forcing that foul.
Yeah, uupo muna itong big man ng Stallions.
This is going to be a long morning especially for the bigs of MLQU, trying to contain Torre in the paint.
Exactly. As counter steal here by the Phoenix. Texon dumps it off. And a miss by Torre, but he is fouled.
And that's an imposing figure in the paint for the Phoenix.
First free throw is short for Mamadou Torre. And made the adjustment, and the second one goes in.
Interesting stroke from the free throw line, pretty much shooting it with one hand. He takes that guide hand off pretty early.
As Dino steps on the sideline, giving the ball back to the white shirts. Going back to that free throw shot of Torre reminds me of how Shaquille O'Neal used to shoot it.
But not at a very good percentage.
Not at a very good percentage indeed. As Davis with an offensive rebound and a putback plus the harm.
He was pretty much untouched from that miss with the offensive rebound. The late contest, the CC Kobe Davis is continuing to work. Very high motor guy for Phoenix.
And he gets the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Increasing this lead to 7, 9-2 with 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. The Stallions looking for something. Shot is up, no good. Rebound goes to Bengalo. Pushing it up. Again, another steal, and that is the second big of MLQU with 2 personals. That's Hubert Castro called for the foul there.
Just a great job rim running for Torre, and whenever he gets to the paint, just immediately seals and creates so much space for himself.
Take another look at that. And the foul occurred moments before that. Again, owing to the good seal from Mamadou Torre.
Remember in the first game against PCU, Solomon Itam fouled out, and you can already see why he fouled out, trying to contain this guy.
Yeah, precisely. As a basket there for MLQ, cutting the speed down to 6. Davis. Oh, he will be called for the traveling there.
You can just see how much space is created by Torre on that seal, giving that open lane for Kobe Davis, but he needs to attack that aggressively and right away. That moment hesitation causing that travel.
Giving the ball back to MLQU. Castro definitely bothered by the long arms of Torre, but gets the offensive rebound and the putback.
And that's the way for the big men of MLQU to try and make Torre work. They have to make him work on the defensive end too.
Romero thought about the three, gives it up to Davis. Davis didn't see Antonio behind. They swing it around. Romero, yes, sir.
And that facet of the game of the Phoenix, the outside shot, especially from Romero, will really be a big problem for the Stallions. What do they guard? Do they guard the interior, or do they need to close out more aggressively on the shooters of OLFU?
And ball goes out of bounds. It will be a question they will be asking themselves probably throughout this entire ball game.
And that's probably the same problems for all the other teams here in the NAASCU.
As no good on that attack from MLQU. Texon back to Bencalo. Downstairs. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bencalo with an elbow jumper. That's good. And we have a report from Mariz. Mariz, take it away.
OLFU's first game made them realize what the teams are lacking. Muntik na sila matalo, but overtime happened and they shifted to zone defense and it worked for them. Kaya as a preparation, they focused on zone defense and individual defense. In spite of the win, coaches are not satisfied on their execution. He expects more from them. Kaya naman itong mga players ay ibibigay ang more na hinahanap ng mga coaches. Game plan, offensively share the ball, defensively apply the helper mentality. Noy and Joel?
And thank you for that, Mariz. So, nahirapan pa sila nung first game na yun.
And more often than not, coaches will never be satisfied. Even in the games that they win, of course, they did pull off that overtime victory over PCU. And going to that zone defense, you try and hide your big men like Torre from having to guard from the perimeter.
As Torre right now is taking a breather. Yamzon over to the wing. Three is on the way. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Manriza.
Completely new five on the floor for the Phoenix here.
And that pass was meant for Berdos, but he was not in the position to receive it. Here's 𝐍ᴜᴅ. Corner three on the way. Bounces out. But OLFU recovers the loose ball. 𝐍ᴜᴅ downstairs. Loyola gets it back out to Gomez. Shot still no good. He gets the loose ball. Shot is up. Still nothing going.
After 3 servings, OLFU coming out empty.
Oh, nice ankle breaker and a shot mula dito kay Charles Berdos.
Very basic on the finish using the glass.
Shutting that lead down to 7, 15-8. Gomez thought about the three, goes inside, kicks it back out. Three is on the way. Yes, sir.
They've been getting some good open looks, and finally Tiamzon scoring from the outside.
Bringing that lead back up to 10. Here's Manriza. He has a screen. Berdos. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Manriza for three. And he is fouled on the jumper.
Coaches always hate it when you foul a jump shooter, especially one taking a three-pointer. So that's going to be 3 free throws here for Manriza.
That is David James Manriza. Who hails from 𝐍𝐶𝐴SGO Christian Academy. 2 for 2. Third one is short.
The It's a good rebound from and backs out from Rodman.
Templo Nuevo. Sino kaya idol ng tatay nito?
Si Templo Nuevo.
Si Templo Nuevo. Verdos. Oh, spinning in place
And spinning into the defense actually.
is 𝐍ᴜᴅ but pasok yung tira ng kanyang kakampi, si Asi Paul Placido.
Sino kayang favorite player ng tatay niya?
Si Placido.
Si Placido.
Oo. Here's Gomez over to 𝐍ᴜᴅ. They swing it around. Back to Gomez for three. Bounces off the back iron. Verdos with the ball. Over to 𝐶ISO. Corner three on the way. Bounces out. And it is rebounded by 𝐍ᴜᴅ. 𝐍ᴜᴅ, he's got two maroon shirts in front of him. Loses the ball off of his knee. And it'll go back to the Stallions.
And you can see right now, itong OLFU, a lot smaller with Torre no longer on the floor for them. So they're looking to increase the pace.
Here's 𝐶ISO. Gives it up and matatawagan ng traveling si Asi Paul Placido.
Well, he got Loyola jumping in the air. Unfortunately, yung move niya was going into the same direction, which actually caused him to hesitate and take steps.
𝐍ᴜᴅ underneath, yes sir.
In that interior right now for MLQU, just too porous, allowing 𝐍ᴜᴅ that basket inside.
14 seconds to go in the quarter. Manriza calling for play number 2. Got a screen coming in. Manriza spins. Shot is up and in.
A great one-on-one move by Manriza, making something out of nothing.
And he cuts that lead down to 6 as we head into the break. It's 20-14. That last move by Manriza. We'll be back for the second quarter. This is NAASCU Season 22. And we're still here at the Central Recreation and Fitness Center, the home court of the New Era Hunters, for NAASCU action on this Monday morning. Joel Parcon pa rin po, bringing you the action alongside my partner, Coach Noy Africa, and Maris Victoria on the sidelines. Etong OLFU ended the first quarter up by 6. And foul will be called on that attack. And I am sure itong si Sean Julian is breathing a sigh of relief right now that he's in the game at wala dun si Torre.
May possibly be able to play his game now, as opposed to trying to contain that behemoth for OLFU.
The Stallions are facing a 6-point deficit as Labayan checks into the game. Dino over to De Guzman. Extra pass is picked off. Loyola goes up and the basket is in plus the foul.
Had a little trouble gaining control of that basketball, but just create the separation with a slight bump. Gets the foul and the basket.
And will be a bonus free throw for Loyola. Rattles out. And Julian grabs the rebound. De Guzman, tinawid yung bola. Manriza, he scored that last basket in first quarter, but ball is stolen here by Tiamzon for the breakaway layup.
That's really one of the perils of trying to break a double team. Losing the basketball, easy layup for Tiamzon on the other end.
Dino inside, kicks it out to Manriza for three. Short. Rebound controlled by Gomez. Pushes it up. Loyola with the ball. Loyola. And he is fouled.
It's a very physical finisher in Loyola.
Oh. De Guzman with the foul. That's his first. As we've got a report from Mariz. Mariz, take it away.
For MLQU's head coach, Joshua, their loss on their first game was a blessing to them. They came prepared knowing they will be facing a tough opponent today. So defense daw talaga sila sumasablay, kaya they focused on it. They also practiced different set plays for more options to see which works for the team. For MLQU, there is no losing. It's either you win or you learn. Noy and Joel?
You win or you learn. That was, I think, popularized by Giannis Antetokounmpo in one of his interviews.
Not only a lesson for the game, but a lesson for life.
Exactly. As Tolentino gets a basket underneath.
Left unmarked inside. Cuts the lead down to just 10 points.
Jamzon over to Gomez. Back to him. Triple is off. Here's the Stallions. No good. Second try, still nothing going. Jamzon comes out with it. Labayan, thought about the three, goes in, kicks it back out. Jamzon, back to Gomez. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jamzon for three, no good. Shot is up for Templo Nuevo, but still nothing. Rebound goes to the Stallions. Asking for a screen is Antonio. Over to Dino. Dino, his pass is picked off by Templo Nuevo. Templo Nuevo! Everything but the basket.
That's the second time that it has been everything but the basket for Templo Nuevo. That move was actually necessary to get away from the defense, just unable to finish with the layup.
So, uupo muna itong si Rodman Templo Nuevo. Ito si Antonio, his shot is off and rebounded by Ubaldo. Suelto gets it inside. They kick it right back out. Shot is up and in for Labayan.
And definitely for the Phoenix, that is a weapon of choice for them so far. 3 out of 9 from the three-point area.
Second shot is up and in for Lee Harvey Suelto.
You see really the point of attack for the Phoenix. They like to shoot from the outside, but also inside the paint. As you see there, that great rebound by Suelto, able to score plus the foul.
Timeout is called on the floor by the Stallions. We'll be back. 16. It's a 16-point lead for Our Lady of Fatima University over the Manuel L. Quezon University with 6 minutes and 19 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
So just like that, the score has been doubled up, 32-16.
Dino pulls up for three, short. And that's, well, the jersey says Ubaldo, but I checked our lineup, and here number 12 is Edosho. Our referees saying that itong si Micael Gutierrez is wearing a color of cycling shorts.
Black naman.
Black naman. Ayan, tinago niya na lang. Triple on the way, short.
That's one of the disadvantages of the shorter shorts.
Oo. Kitang-kita ka agad. As Tolentino is fouled underneath. And we'll go to the line for two.
So far in the game with 2 points. As you see again, they've really tried to look for Tolentino, has been making himself available on the lefty free throw.
Kind of makes you wonder when Coach Ralph Rivera will bring Mamadou Torre back into the ball game.
But they've actually made the run here in the second quarter without Mamadou on the floor.
Labayan with the ball. They get it inside. To Baldo. Labayan. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Suelto goes inside. Yes!
That Pinoy step put to good use that time by Suelto, who has been very effective inside.
Meanwhile, here's Antonio. Over to Placido. Almost traveled there. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Antonio for three. Almost made it.
He made it. We could have given him 4 points.
As Enciso checks into the ball game once again. Castro as well. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 16-point lead for the Phoenix. Triple is on the way, too strong. Rebound goes to Romero. Labayan. Back to Romero. Romero. The layup, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. And will stay with the white shirts.
Well, despite the last 2 misses from Romero, you like how he's picking his spots.
Ubaldo misses on that shot. Placido spins into the defense. Gives it back out to Dino for three. Yes, sir.
That's like the 3rd time I've seen an MLQU Stallion spinning into the defense, but that time able to find an open teammate.
And on that entry pass, foul will be given up by Hiroyuki Enciso. Labayan receiving the ball. Romero. Attacks inside. Layup is blocked by Castro. Here's Dino. Pulls up for three. Yes, sir!
That was a heat check if I ever saw one, but despite the defense, great defense, just better offense for Dino.
That's down to a 10-point lead para dito sa OLFU. Labayan directing traffic. Romero over to the other side. Suelto had to kick it out. 2 seconds on the clock. And mauubusan sila ng shot clock.
Better defensive stance right there for MLQU, not even allowing the Phoenix.
As we take another look at that triple from the right wing. Para dito kay Dino. He was in rhythm to take that shot. Dino once again. Gives it up. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Gracera. Yes!
Going at the defender, the bigger defender, Gutierrez will be called for that foul.
Gracera here as we take another look at that layup. And he converts on the bonus free throw. Cutting that lead now down to 7.
That's a nice run on 2 3-pointers by Dino and a 3-point play the old-fashioned way for Garcera.
Romero back to Suelto. Here's Labayan for 3. No good. Rebound corralled by Enciso. Triple on the way once again. Doesn't go in for Dino. Here's Romero. Over to Obaldo. The layup is up and he's fouled.
I thought he wouldn't be able to catch that pass from Romero, but able to gather his wits, able to fish for a foul.
And that is going to be the 3rd personal foul on Hubert Castro.
So we've got the 2 bigs of MLQU, Julian and Castro, both with 3 fouls. And Torre is not even playing here in the second quarter. So just imagine the predicament they will be in if Torre comes back in the second half.
Losing control of the basketball was itong si Berdos turning it over. OLFU is up by 9. 36-27, less than 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Obaldo gets it and he gets the layup.
A good open look right there, just rose up for the 2 points.
Enciso attacks and that is erased by Ubaldo.
And the fine play by Ubaldo here in the second quarter, allowing Torre more minutes to rest on the bench.
He will enter probably at the start of the second half refreshed. Enciso kicking it out. Ball almost stolen by Suelto. As Manriza will check into the ball game. Para dito kay Enciso. Dino. Triple on the way. Dino, yes, sir.
A better job getting Dino his shots. Was shut down in that first quarter, but already with 9 points scored all in the second quarter.
And the Stallions are now down just by 8. Berros. Dino getting the ball once again. He's got a screen. Oh, dribbled it off his foot. Picked up by Labayan. Labayan, he's fouled.
It may have been a good foul there for Berdos. Could have been an easy layup for Labayan. Just, you know, whenever you give up a foul, just make sure that you don't give up a 3-point play.
And Labayan at the line for 2. We've got 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. First shot is off. And our referees are just gonna fix the net on the other side.
He's trying to get his reps in. It's after a 32-16 advantage for the Phoenix. The Stallions have come back to outscore them 14-6.
Drawing closer are the Stallions, and a free throw violation there. Zinho. Almost a 5-second violation. And they eventually lose the ball, and that's Gutierrez for the basket. Less than 20 seconds to go here in the half. Zinho calling out the play. Zinho. He's up against Suelto. Triple on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Romero. And so at the half, the score is 40-30. It's a 10-point lead for Our Lady of Fatima University over the Manuel L. Quezon University team. 10 points. At some highlights from that first half. As Manuel L. Quezon fell behind early, and they tried getting back in this ball game. They're currently down by 10. And we'll be back after the short break.
Pinoy! Boy!
At kasama niyo pa rin kami dito sa Central Recreation and Fitness Center, Joel Parcon and Noy Africa alongside Maurice Victorio. Para dito sa Our Lady of Fatima University at Manuel L. Quezon University. Take a look at the stats of the first half, Coach.
So far, Phoenix, OLFU Phoenix, 41% from the field, while the MLQU Stallions, 39%, a slight rebounding advantage for the Phoenix, 22-18. The bench really coming into play. Did not really need to play Ture in that second quarter. And let's see if they can continue and extend the lead, which is now currently at 10 points.
And itong MLQU, they did have a bit of momentum nung second quarter, pero nabawian naman sila ng Phoenix. Antonio, he's blocked by Texon. At ito, breakaway layup for Texon.
Again, that's the advantage of having an imposing presence in the paint. You can allow your guards to leak out on offense.
And speaking of imposing presence, that was Torre with a steal there. Oh, and called for the offensive foul, I believe will be Torre.
It's nice to see Torre always smiling on the floor, especially when he commits mistakes.
Ito ngayon ulit ang Stallions. Placido saw that imposing presence and tried to get it on the other side. And here's Torre with the basket and the foul.
That's what's really important for the teammates of Torre. You have to keep him engaged, get him his touches on the offensive end. So same kind of effort on the other end, as you can see right there, rewarding him for rim running, scoring inside. There's really no one who can assist him. Since Julian and Castro already committed their third personal fouls in that second quarter.
And a block there by Mamadou Torre. Pass is a bit behind. Medyo nag-alangan tayo dito kasi baka mamaya dito sa atin pumunta si Mamadou Torre. As Texon gets the basket there.
I was ready to get out of the way.
Si Kim yung haharang dito sa atin. Here's Garcera with the ball. Shot is up and in for AC Paul Placido.
Great execution there for the Stallions, seeing that Torre was roaming around the free throw line. They went inside.
And Garcera with a steal and the basket on the other end.
Garcera has been just great playing on-ball defense, able to get that steal and the basket on the other end.
Here's Gomez. Thought about the three, goes closer, yes!
It's a great shot by Gomez, finding the seams in the defense, pulling up for that midi.
And eto ulit ang MLQU Garcera. He's now up against Torre. Decides against the shot, goes to Dino. No good. Rebound controlled by Mamadou Torre. Gomez. Torre with a seal inside. Torre goes up and in. Nothing Julian could do there, but just raise his hands.
Yeah, pretty much just token resistance right there for Julian. Again, already with 3 fouls in the game.
And that is an 8-second backcourt violation para dito sa MLQU, compounding their mistakes.
I'd like to see the Stallions try to set up Dino off the ball. He's trying to create for himself.
Exxon for 3, no good. Rebound, Dino. That is his 6th rebound as Garcera kicks it back out to Julian. Julian blocked by Mamadou Torre.
Well, earlier, Torre was content on just altering shots. This time, getting a block. Just first block of the game.
Garcera over to Dino. They have to kick it out to Placido. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Dino. Julian has to hoist it up and in.
Finding a mismatch on that switch, seeing that it was only Gomez in front of him. It went straight up for that basket.
And here's Davis giving it to Torre underneath. And napakamot na lang ng ulo itong si Julian as he will pick up his 4th personal foul.
Well, at least he got his first basket before committing his 4th personal foul, and now it's going to be Castro checking in, who is also in foul trouble for MLQU.
Scramble for the loose ball. It ends up with Bencalo. No good. And ball will go back to MLQU. And Ciso bringing down the ball. Gives it up to Garcera. Garcera, extra pass. No good for Placido. It is 50-36. 14-point lead for OLFU. Davis, free throw jumper, no good. Torre, yes.
Despite having 2 defenders around him, not unfazed.
And increases that lead up to 16 para dito sa Phoenix.
I believe that is the biggest lead of the game.
Triple on the way, no good for Placido, rebounded by Davis. Kobe Davis thought about the 3. And it's a 3-second violation. Mamadou Torre underneath.
He was actually trying to get out of the paint, but decided against it, went to the other side without actually leaving the painted area.
Here's Enciso calling for the play. Gets a screen. Doesn't use it though. 10 seconds on their shot clock. Nice move by Enciso. Splitting the defense, getting the foul and the basket.
This actually was a good idea. This time, like you said, had to split 2 defenders that stepped through enough to create a space.
Free throw is no good though. Lead is at 14. They throw it in to Torre, but the pass was too hot. Enciso loses the ball. Torre, we're up for a slam from Mamadou Torre.
Giving the rims a workout here. I thought it was gonna give way.
Nung first game natin, dito sa kabila yung dalawang dakdak. Ito naman, second game dito sa right side natin as Davis is fouled. And we've got a report from Beyonce. Beyonce, what do you have?
Take the opportunity. Our Lady of Fatima University's coach Ralph wants to give all of his players the spotlight in hopes that they all take this time to shine. He believes that everyone deserves an opportunity to show what they can bring to the team, which is why he's making sure that no player's bench seat stays warm in this game. Lahat ipapasok, lahat bibigyan ng tsansang patunayan ang sarili nila at ipakita ang maitutulong nila sa buong team. Noy and Joel?
And thank you for that report, Beyonce. So, Coach Ralph Rivera.
Actually, right on cue, a platoon swap
Oh,
for Coach
yun
Ralph.
na eh. Parang sinadya yung report no? Na doon talaga mangyari. As the timeout is called on the floor, the score is 56-38. An 18-point lead in favor of the Phoenix. And that is Mamadou Torre. He hails from the Jesuit Memorial College. He already has 10 points. Steal here for the Phoenix. Labayan goes inside and he will draw a foul. Almost runs into our cameraman.
Actually had the left lane wide open, choosing to go right at the defender.
First free throw is in. And 2 for 2 for Labayan. Now he's engaged in a battle and will give up the foul on 𝐍𝐜ᴅᴜ.
It's a third team foul for the Phoenix already. Ang Stallions in the penalty.
Placido with the ball. Around 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 𝐍𝐸SO for 3. Off to the right, but they get the rebound. Placido, still nothing going. Third try, still nothing, and ball will stay with MLQU.
Foul will go on Loyola, and you can see MLQU now attacking the offensive glass, getting some second opportunities with Torre now on the bench for Fatima.
On the attack, that shot is a little too strong for 𝐍𝐸SO. Second serving, still nothing going, and the third one is blocked.
So despite getting some second opportunities, Fatima able to stop those incursions by MLQU.
And the ball will go back to the Stallions here. Good defense displayed there as well by the guys in maroon. 𝐍𝐸SO trying to break down his man. Extra pass in the last second. Shot is up and short for Placido. And immediately he is subbed out. Mukhang alam niya na isa-sub na siya.
That's why he took the shot.
Oo. Si Paul Placido. 𝐍𝐸MZON with the ball right now. 𝐍𝐸MZON. Short jumper is in.
Led his team in scoring in the first half with 7. Finally gets to score his first 2 of the second half.
And there's a steal from Labayan. 𝐍𝐸MZON extra pass and the basket goes in for 𝐍𝐸ᴅᴜ.
And that second group for the Phoenix continuing their fine play.
Here's 𝐍𝐸SO loses the ball, but Tolentino recovers it. 𝐍𝐜ⴅ pulls up for three, off to the left. And 𝐍𝐁𝐁 gets the second shot.
𝐍𝐁 with 6 games now, 6 points in the game. It's only the second game of our 5-game schedule today.
As Suelto, his three bounces out, but they get another offensive rebound. Labayen gives it up to 𝐍𝐿. They reset. 5 seconds on the clock. Loyola swings it to Suelto. Suelto for the floater. And itatawag na yun as a 24-second shot clock violation. And so ball will go to the Stallions. So we'll need to check how much time is left. So there was about 4 seconds left in the quarter.
Both teams in the penalty, so last thing the Phoenix want to do here is foul.
And 𝐍𝐁. Nice last second pass, but Castro couldn't get the basket. At the end of 3 quarters, the score is 62-40, 22-point lead. Fatima University Phoenix over the Manuel L. Quezon University Stallions. We'll be back.
Pinoy!
And you're still with us here at the New Era Recreational Center in Quezon City. Fourth quarter action about to begin. It's a 22-point lead for the OLFU Phoenix. Tall mountain to climb. Tall tower to climb. Para dito sa,
Who's not even on the floor.
yeah, who's not even on the floor, no? For the Stallions. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Garcera. Placido. No good. 𝐍𝐿 with a rebound. Loyola at the corner. Labayen. 𝐍𝐿 for three. No good. Labayen. Extra pass. 𝐍𝐿 with a basket.
And we have an interested spectator watching this game, Bam Gamalinda, who says that actually these players of Our Lady of Fatima get to practice with the Rizal team in the MPBL. So you can just imagine the opportunities to be able to learn from the veterans of the game.
So they're not only being mentored by head coach Ralph Rivera, but they get to interact with even more pros. As that triple doesn't go, and foul will be called Rodman, Templo Nuevo.
But short of saying, nagpabati lang talaga si Bam Bam.
Of course. We are familiar with Bam Bam Gamalinda. Here's Dino. Traveling, what we called on Antonio there.
Dino, after scoring 22 in their first game, obviously put a target on his back, and knowing the coaching staff of the Phoenix, they did their homework, and pretty much they've put on the shackles on Steven Dino, not allowing him to cook in this game.
As mintis dun si Loyola sa kanyang tres. And yun na nga, that's also the downside of showing up for your team. Magiging markman ka na sa mga susunod niyong laban. As a traveling violation is called there. And 𝐍𝐀 will check into the game.
So if you're a player, what do you do on your first game? Do you try to hide your game, hoping that you won't put a target on your back? But in the same way, if you have a good debut, you get to earn more minutes moving forward.
Exactly. So I guess it's just a matter of just play your game and then later on adjust whenever teams start planning on stopping you. Diba?
Right now, we'd like to see more screens to set up Dino, who has just been really good whenever he's gotten good looks at the basket, especially from the three-point arc.
As 𝐍𝐀 is fouled on that attack.
He had that 9-point outburst itong si Dino in that second quarter, but not much else after that.
And 𝐍𝐀 at the line for two. First one goes in. And 𝐍𝐀 is 2 for 2. At ito, platoon swap ulit para kay Coach Ralph. Ito, babalik tayo dun sa nireport ni kanina, ni 𝐍ᴜᴅᴜ, na bibigyan ng opportunity lahat para magpakita on the court.
They're not gonna allow that bench to stay warm.
Here's Binduan. Ubaldo, drop pass. Shot doesn't go for Gutierrez, but they lose the ball eventually. Garcera. Here's Dino for three. Off on his shot. And that is going to be a foul given up by 𝐍𝐀.
So that lead has really stayed with the Phoenix, just doing enough after really just methodically gaining the lead. No real big scoring outburst, save for that 22-10 third quarter.
22-10, parang Nokia phone yan ah.
Hindi ko kasi nabutan yun eh.
Parang wala naman yata kasi talaga 22-10 as a three goes in for Romero. And we've got a report from Sam. Sam, take it away.
Noy and Joel, head coach Joshua from Manuel 𝐶 University expressed some concerns about his team's performance. He said that they have been lacking hustle on the court and need to work harder on their defense. Coach Joshua stressed that there's no room for a fast pace. They need to take time and relax. He also pointed out that the team is falling behind the scoreboard and has been outscored on the rebounds. Let's expect the team to play with more energy for this quarter. Back to you, Noy and Joel.
And thank you for that report, Sam. So, ayun, talo sila sa rebound right now, 39-31. And a lot of that isn't even because of Mamadou Torre.
I believe he only has like 3 rebounds in the game. But at this stage, sometimes you just have to compartmentalize the game. You might end up losing this game, but try to get quarters out of it.
So, kailangan nang hanapin kung ano yung mga magandang ginawa. And to work on those. No? And also, yung mga pwede pang i-improve.
Well, I'm pretty sure even itong Fatima.
Several screens, but not able to extricate himself from the defense. And 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 downstairs. Julian misses on the short hook.
Well, in that third quarter, most of the threes, at least 2 out of those 3 threes made by Dino was coming off catch and shoot situation. So might want to set him up better.
As Castro will check in for Julian. Yes, you're right, coach. No, mas magiging libre siguro siya. And he might be in better rhythm to take the shots pag ganun.
Just expending too much energy trying to get himself open off the dribble.
Verdos over to the other side. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 for the jumper. Short rebound. Goes to the next one. Here's Romero. Pinoy step. No good. Last touch by a maroon shirt.
You see Romero, not really the speediest of players, but knows how to change direction and change pace.
Here's Baldo. Libre sa gilid. Etong si 𝐍ᴜᴅ who gets the 3.
It's actually 20% from the three-point area. Not really a good percentage for the Phoenix, but they've really relied heavily on that three-point shot.
Triple for Dino doesn't go. Here's 𝐍ᴜᴅ, he's blocked. Up ahead, Placido had to save the ball. And 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒. Here's Romero. Goes to Baldo in the middle. Tex 1 for 3. Yes, sir.
And right now, just when I said that they were not shooting a good percentage from 3, they've made 2 here in the fourth.
And Dino will check out of the game, and most probably that will be it for him today. At the line is 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 for free throws. First one goes in. Second one bounces in.
Well, you can see the Phoenix really very confident about what they were doing all game long, showing that they were in control the whole game, even resorting to platoon swaps. And there is no, parang walang drop off in intensity, whatever 5 they have on the floor.
As Placido is called for the foul. And it looks like nga naman, halos lahat ng players ng OLFU, nung pinasok sila, talagang nagpakita sila.
That did not necessarily mean that everyone had to score, but everybody played a role and played it well enough. Actually, there's only 2 players who haven't played for them. But everybody except for Templo Nuevo has scored.
Triple on the way. Yes, sir. Para dito kay Lee Harvey Suelto.
So the threes now falling for the Phoenix.
At nasa penalty na itong Phoenix. Trying to bring down this 29-point lead. Make it a little bit more respectable. Second one goes in. And that is an offensive foul on Bengcalo.
Caught pushing off on Manriza, who was denying that inbound pass.
Zyutok and Felizardo will check into the ballgame for the first time. Manriza asking for a screen. Felizardo back to Manriza. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Manriza goes up. No good. Rebound goes to Gutierrez. Up ahead. Oh, hindi mahawakan ni Suelto yung pasa.
A little too strong. Good intention, but bad execution.
And Bengcalo tipping that ball out of bounds. It will stay with the maroon shirts. Berdos calling out the play. Berdos. Manriza. The bump. No good on the shot. Here's Bengcalo. No good. Stolen here by Vinluan. We've got a minute and change to go here in the fourth quarter. Ubaldo. Here's Suelto. Parang mali yung pektus ng kanyang tira.
Yeah, but he's had a lot of success attacking that paint. So far, Suelto, 10 points in the game.
Siya yung pangatlong Phoenix in double figures. Yamzon with 11. Torre with 10. And Suelto also with 10.
And also another story for the Phoenix. Like we said, whenever they've gone to the bench, the production still pretty much the same already in the game. 46 bench points for the Phoenix, only 25 for the Stallions.
So 46. Muntikan pa nilang matay yung total ng ano ng Stallions.
But really just a total team effort for the Phoenix, and that's pretty much why they're gonna come away undefeated so far in 2 games to start season 22 of the NAASCU.
Manriza, 13 seconds on the game clock, 6 seconds on their shot clock. No good. Manriza not quitting on the play, will draw a foul and go to the line for 2.
Well, for the side of MLQU, despite the struggle,
The Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix over the Manuel L. Quezon University Stallions. Again, not a lot of, not so much one really dominating, although they did have a dominating player in Mamadou Torre. It was a total team effort.
which actually made it very hard to determine who was the best player of the game. But Torre, even in that first quarter, was not really contributing that much offensively. Came alive in the third quarter, but pretty much at that stage of the game, it was pretty much a blowout already. But really, the second five, just really the bench continuing the fine play of the starters, and I think it was pretty much this guy who was the epitome of a spark off the bench for Our Lady of Fatima Phoenix.
And he is with Mariz and our player of the game.
Kasama ko ngayon Shamson. Now, sabi sa akin ni Coach kanina, kahit panalo kayo nung last game, hindi pa rin siya satisfied sa nabigay niyong performance. Now, you bagged your second win. Ano sa tingin mo ang naging susi sa pagkapanalo ninyo today?
Siyempre, unang-una yung depensa namin. Yun lang naman yung puhunan namin, yung para manalo kami sa mga game, depensa namin.
Sabi nga, third time sa charm. Ano yung assurance na mananalo kayo on your third game?
Siyempre,
Alright, thank you so much.